Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an updated scented candles favourites videos because I haven't done one of these for about a year now, and I've recently been finding lots of different candles and brands that I've liked, and I wanted to put them all together into a video to show you some of my favourite candles because I guess being the fact that I can't see very well, I'm really into fragrance and scented candles and scent, and scented candles is one of the things that I love. It's one of the things that I do spend quite a bit of money on because it's just nice to have a different fragrance every day and to change them up a little bit. So I'm going to show you some of my favourite ones and I really hope you enjoy it. So the first brand I want to talk about today is True Grace. Now for those of you who don't know, True Grace is a really affluent company in London. It's a UK based company and they produce fragrances that are inspired by the English heritage, English countryside, English culture, and they've got some really amazing scents and I've loved them for quite a while now, and I think their summer scents are absolutely incredible. So the first one I want to mention to you today is Cucumber by True Grace. It just smells like a salad. What it reminds me of is, you know when you go out dining on a summer's evening and it's like all al fresco and you get the really nice salads with the cheese and the balsamic vinegar and all the tomatoes and the peppers and the cucumber. It just basically smells like that. It's such a clean, fresh scent. It's absolutely gorgeous, and this is a perfect scent to burn in the kitchen or even in your bathroom if you want something really fresh smelling, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my all-time favourite scents from True Grace. Whenever I smell it, it makes me drool. Like literally, I salivate because I'm like, I literally just crave salad whenever I want this. Like I'm like, oh my god, I actually want a salad and some pizza. That's how much I love it. It's an absolutely incredible scent. It's so realistic and it just smells exactly like salad and cucumber. It's like dining al fresco, hot summer's day, cucumbers as drinks, nice pizza with some salad on the side, think barbecues where you've got a big bowl of salad. Everything summery. It literally just encapsulates summer for me. It's just the perfect summertime fragrance and I absolutely adore it. The next one I've got to show you is the True Grace Vine Tomato Candle, and this is again quite a summertime fragrance, very sort of reminiscent of salads and that kind of thing like the cucumber one. But this one reminds me of my mum's greenhouse she used to have before we had it taken down. It's that kind of really planty, fresh, clean scent, and it also reminds me of like tomato plants when you go and pick out the tomatoes and you can smell them because the rain's been hitting them and the smell's really poignant in the air, you can really smell it. It just reminds me of that, and again this is a really clean, fresh fragrance and this probably would be really nice for the kitchen. The final one by True Grace I have to show you is the Wild Mint fragrance. Now this is, it's very fresh and clean smelling. It kind of reminds me of like, you know when you have a herb garden in your garden and you maybe have like mint, like a mint bush growing out there like we do, and you have like some other herbs out there in a little sort of pot. It smells like that and it's been raining, or you go and pick a bit of mint out to put in on your food or something. It's just like that, you know, when you rub the mint on your hands and you can smell it, just like that. It's very much like something you'd pick out the garden. It's very fresh, clean scent, and for that reason I love it. And this is probably one you probably could have either in your kitchen, but equally you could have this one in your bedroom or your bathroom because it's such a fresh scent and it's really lovely. Now the next brand I'm going to talk about, probably no surprise to you guys, is Yankee candles, and the first one I have to show you is Summer Scoop. It smells like strawberry ice cream and berries. It's a very sweet scent, but it's lovely for the summertime because it's one of those things you'd imagine to be eating, like ice cream after maybe you've had a barbecue, or on a hot summer's day have a nice like ice cream and a cornet, and it just smells like that, but it's also got a lovely fruity undertone to it, which is why I like it, and I definitely would recommend this one if you're looking for a summertime scent. The next one I have from Yankee Candles is a little bit more indulgent, I guess, and you could use this at any time of year, and it's the Chocolate Layer Cake Candle. I have been loving this for ages, and it just smells like chocolate fudge cake, which is obviously one of my favourite desserts. And it's nice for like if you're having a bad day and you want to come in and have like comfort food and you just want to sit and chill with a DVD. I probably would burn this as well because it's that sort of indulgent, very warm, very inviting, very just like comfort food scent to it, and I absolutely adore it. And this is the big one. I don't know if they still have this anymore. I think this was limited edition, but I'll double check and I'll try and put a link in the description if I can find it, but if not, I think they've got some other chocolate fragrances, so I'll try and find one similar to this one if I can't find it. But absolutely amazing and I really love it, and I'm going to be so sad when it runs out because it's been like the highlight of my candle burning year for me so far. Now moving on to the more fancy pantsy area, because this one is probably the most luxurious, indulgent candle you could get on the market, but I absolutely love them, and it's one of the Jo Malone ones I got for my birthday. Oh, it comes in this little box and it's nestled in some tissue paper. I haven't opened it yet because I've just got it for my birthday. I've had this one before so I know what it smells like. It is the Sweet Almond and Macaroon flavour, and it's one of their summer morning editions. This just smells like baking. It smells like being in a patisserie. It's very sweet, almondy, it's nutty, it's sugary, it's like marzipan, icing, everything sweet that you like at a bakery. The only way I can describe it is it smells like an afternoon tea. Like, this is going to remind me, because I went for afternoon tea with my auntie at Langham's last week for my birthday. So whenever I smell this, it's going to remind me of that now, because it basically smells just like that, because you have macaroons and like cakes and scones and afternoon tea, and this is the sort of scent you probably would imagine to smell at an afternoon tea. So this is what it reminds me of, and it's absolutely gorgeous. If you're looking for a present for someone and you're looking to spend a bit of money, I'd recommend one of these, because these candles are really amazing. I had one for winter and it was the incense and embers, and that was gorgeous, but now I'm onto this one because it is more like that warmer time of year, so I wanted something a bit more sweet smelling for summertime, so I have this one and I can't wait to start burning it. Another one I have to show you, and it's again, I got it for my birthday, and it is the Imperial Candles Happy Birthday Candle. This is a great present to give to someone. It smells very vanilla-y, very sugary, almost a bit strawberry, but it just smells like birthday cake, as you probably would imagine by the title, right? When you're burning it, you will see like a little foil packet emerge, and that's a little jewelry gift that they put inside of this, which I think is actually a really cool idea. I haven't started burning this one yet because I'm trying to get through one of my True Grace ones before I get launched on this one, but I'm so excited to try it, and I think this would definitely make a great gift for someone if you're looking for a birthday present, because it smells to die for. I just want to eat cake all the time, which is really bad because I'm trying not to eat as much crap, but I want to eat cake because I keep spending this. But now moving on, I've got something a little bit different, and these are waxes that you can burn in a tart burner. You can get the electric ones from Yankee Candles, which I've got, and you can also buy them from other places. The two I have here are by Scentsy though, because Scentsy is one of my favourite brands for this kind of thing, for like those tarts, those waxes that you can get. It's kind of weird. Some people call them tarts if they're Yankee Candles, but some people call them waxes. It just depends where you get them from. Basically the same thing. It's like a piece of wax, like a candle, but instead of burning it with a light, you basically are putting it in a warmer and it warms it up and the smell evaporates into the room. The first one I've got here is the baked apple pie, and it just smells just so good for a Sunday afternoon. I think it'd be nice for Christmas as well equally. It's just that really sort of appley, warm, cinnamony kind of scent. It's really rich and fragrant and it's gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. And again, it's a baking scent, and I just think it would be nice to burn, especially if you're into that kind of creature comfort thing. This would be really nice. And if you're blind and you are worried about having a lit candle, because I know a lot of my friends are, then this is a good option, because you can get an electric one and you can just do that and it'll be safer, and these don't heat above a certain temperature, so if your guide dog knocks into it or you knock into it, it's not going to burn you. It's very safe, and I use these when my parents are out because they prefer it, because I don't really like having candles on when they're not in the room. And then the other one is the Mediterranean Spa by Scentsy, and this one is a really fresh scent. It does smell like a spa, as you'd imagine. It's like a jasmine-y, clean linen type of scent. It's a bit florally, linen, clean cotton, that kind of scent. And it's just really lovely, especially if you're having a pamper day. You could have this on in your bathroom, or you could have this on in your room if you're just having a bit of time to yourself. You could have this on in the evening. It'd be a perfect fragrance for that. And I really like this one actually. It's again another one of my favourites, so loving these two. Even though I do love my summertime scents at the moment, like my cucumber and my ice cream kind of scents and all that sort of thing, I do occasionally in the evening think, oh, I want to get a bit sort of more like spicy, and the festive ones are perfect for this. So this one is called the Fireside Candles by Rosy Rings. You can buy them at the old Staple Store company, which is actually really good for lots of candles. And this is just like a really warm, like charcoaly, not like a bonfire, smoky kind of scent, but in a nice way, because you don't think, ugh, smoky, ugh, like burning a cigarette. It's not. I'm not talking about that. I mean, that really warm fireside candle, you know, when you just want to be indoors, tucked up in the warm. It's that kind of scent. And even though I'm not burning this at the moment, when it does get a bit more rainy or drizzly outside, as it does in British weather, I probably will burn this one for a bit, because it's really warm, creature comforts home sort of smelling thing, and I love it. So I have yet to burn this one, but when I do, it is going to be absolutely awesome. The next one I have to show you, and I probably would not use this until when it gets a bit more colder out, because like autumn time, but I still wanted to show you this anyway because I've got this in my collection and I love it. And it is the Ville de Fleur Victorian Christmas candle. Now I was sent this as a thank you by the lovely lady called Tatiana, who runs the company, because I helped her to rename and rebrand some of her candles. So if you go on the website, which I'll link below, and you want to check out the candles with all the different names, I helped do that. That was my idea. Woohoo! Smells like nutmeg, ginger, Christmas pudding. It's got a kind of like a, almost like a tree type scent in it as well, like pine. It smells like baking. It's got that sort of sugary, warm scent, so it reminds me of like Christmas baking, like mince pies. decorating the tree with my family, Christmas Day when you've got all the chocolates out, all the quality streets, that sort of minty, chocolatey, snappy scent, and it's also got orangey, zesty smell when you have like sort of like certain punches and things. It's just gorgeous and it's a lovely scent, and I'm not going to burn this yet because I'm going to wait until it gets to autumn time to start burning this, which is going to be a while away, but never mind. But I just thought I'd show you this because her candles are absolutely amazing. I did used to have one which was the Jasmine and Honeysuckle, and that recently renamed to Here's Flowers for You, which I helped to name, by the way. And there's another one that she's got called The Frost Is Over, and it's the Bluebell one. Again, I named that. And they're on her website, they're all amazing, but I thought I would show you this one because the candles that she offers are really cool and I absolutely love them, and they make great presents, and they're all vegan and, you know, cruelty free and whatnot, and they're all made out of soy wax, so they're really good and I definitely would recommend them. So this is the last one I have to show you. So that was my scented candles current favourites, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know in the comments what your favourite scented candle is at the moment and what ones you're burning, what ones you're loving. I really love to know because God knows I'm looking out for any scented candles to try out, so you might convince me to get a new one. And let me know if you've got any requests for any other videos. If you'd like me to do a perfume favourites, then I would happily do that. Just give this video a thumbs up if you do, and comment below with anything you liked about this video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel if you're new to it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. I love my candles, my precious. Man, oh man. If you come to my house, don't rob my candles. Rob anything else, not these. Otherwise, you have me to deal with. Don't mess with my candles. I mean it.